Alrighty, so we're ready to roll. Somehow I slapped myself together. It wasn't easy, let me tell you. So I'm just wearing slacks. That's it. I'm wearing very nice shoes though. Okay, so this is the look. Again, the boots really make it. You have to. Alrighty. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so I am back from my date. He did not bring me flowers this time, so I feel like I'm already being demoted. He's already taking me for granted. But at any rate, I gave him a little box of organic green tea. Just because. And he was quite appreciative of that. So I think I am getting a box of chocolate next time. I kind of dropped a few hints that I'm a chocoholic, so that's okay. I mean, we had a nice time, but 77 is 77. I mean, you know, that's kind of like much older than me. It's like a different generation from mine, okay? So I'm going to see him again. We went out to eat at a place called Tommy's Tavern. I gave him a choice, either sushi or Tommy's Tavern. And he's very easygoing. You know, that's what I like about him. He doesn't like give me any grief, so that's good. He's like, yeah, whatever you want. I said, well, here's the, you know, I gave him an idea of the menu. So he was like on the fence, but we did go to Tommy's Tavern. He loved the dessert. We got this chocolate lava cake, which was to die. I think my burger, I love burgers, was like much better than his. I don't know. So, we'll see. I think we're probably going to have another date. I mean, he's not like that charismatic. But, you know, maybe when I get to know him a little better. But I like his company. You know, he's pleasant. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I was happy with my outfit. I was glad I did wear black jeans. I really was happy. Oh, I didn't tell you. Listen to this. I don't know what happened. I didn't say a word, but his shirt, I don't know, maybe it happened in Tommy's Tavern. I don't know. But this over here was completely, like it looked like it had like a ton of barbecue sauce. I don't know what happened to the shirts. He didn't look as good as the last time. I don't know what happened there. So I didn't say a word. I just said, you know what? Let him see the shirt. I'm sure he'll see it. It was pressed. But, and I didn't like his shoes. Like, this is the problem with the shoes. I mean, he's tall. He's 6'1". He looks like he kind of shrunk to 6 feet, you know? But he has, like, big feet. And I was looking at his feet only because we were in these beautiful lounge chairs, which he loves in the movie theater. And he's not cheap, you know. He says, you want popcorn, you want this. Like, he's very good that way. He doesn't have a lot of money or a little bit of money. He has, like, I guess, like, middle-class money. Like, nothing. He does drive a nice car, though. Anyway. What can I say about his feet? They are quite large. No, I know what you guys are thinking. I don't know if that's an indication of anything, but let's not go there. But what I did not like was that the shoes were not laced up and tied. They were like, he left them open. Like, how can I say it? The laces were not tied at the top. They were like open and left untied at the top. So I was looking at these feet with the shoes and I'm thinking, what's going on underneath those shoes? Like, imagine if this guy took off the shoes and socks. Like, what would his feet look like? Are they horrible? Like, you know, it's a little scary, these feet issues, because I don't like ugly feet. Not that my feet are anything to write home about, but if I was going to reveal my feet, and they're small, they're like 6.5, so they're not like Sasquatch feet. I would make sure like I had them pedicured, and one of my toenails is missing, so I have to put on like slap on a press-on toenail, which I have, you know, because God forbid anyone should see this big toe without a nail, you know. So I would definitely have my feet ready for, you know, presentation. Not on demand. I'd have to have a heads up before any kind of, you know, feet reveal. So I'm just wondering about that. And, you know, he was very handsome back in the day, but, you know, it just goes to show you. I mean, you know, women can get a lot of cosmetic work done. Like, we could, like, kind of, like, pull things up, like, hoist it up and tape it up, and we could do, like, a lot of these tricks. Men, you know, men really do need to get more cosmetic procedures, I think. But, you know, it's much more tailored to women. You know, men can look weird when they get it, you know. But anyway, I'm saving for my facelift. Let me tell you, before I hit the big 7-0, I'm definitely going to have several things done. But let's not digress. So everything was, you know, it was fine. Let's look at this wig that I recently reviewed. It was sent to me from Wig Studio 1, and her name, this is just, this is just tissue paper. Now, here's what's good about this wig, which is a lot. There's a lot of positive things about this wig. Her name is Kelly in Martini. That's 101F48T. And you'll see the review. It's going to come out April 19th on Wig Studio 1 YouTube channel. Okay, with that said, she has a full monofilament top. This was a real face flopper. So I steamed her off the face. I had to. It had to be done. So it's much nicer, like 100%. And, you know, it's funny because when I saw other wig reviewers review the same wig in a different color, some of them had, like, not the face flop. It kind of went, like, swoopy. So I think, you know, it runs inconsistent as far as, like, you know, how this is arranged. Having said that, let me show you the cap and what is, in my opinion, a fatal flaw. And other people will agree with me. Other reviewers have agreed with me. Here is what the fatal flaw. As you can see, it has this separate, I'm really showing you close up. You see, it's a separate, it's not one piece. That's what I mean to say. It's not one piece, okay? And I don't like this. This is a fatal flaw, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a mono top. When you do one of these things, if you really look close, especially in this unrooted color, you can really detect a seam. I mean, no one's that close to you, but it is a flaw, in my opinion, on what would have been a gorgeous, gorgeous wig had they made this one piece. Okay, I just want to point that out. The second fatal flaw is that there are seams because it's temple to temple, but not ear to ear, okay? So the lace only comes to here, you see? So you have a seam. Now this seam isn't bad on this side. The seam on this side is a little shingad, okay? This side has a good seam, very neat. This side, not so neat, okay? It's a little, like, not great. The ear tabs were okay. They could have been a little more substantial. Here's another flaw. I know I'm coming up with a lot of, you know, comments, but it is what it is. No extended nape. Why? Sure, who knows? I guess it cost them more money. So I do think this style ought to have had an extended nape. It just has the velvet strip. Okay. In defense of this wig, the style is a beautiful style, and this would be flattering on a lot of people, I feel. For some reason, my piece, it's very dry. I may even give this a rinse in Belle Madame conditioner because I feel like it's dry. I have no idea why that is, because I am going to sell this piece for sure. Very reasonable. I will be selling it probably the last week of April. I will be selling it. I do think the style is a beautiful style. Again, flattering, especially for someone who's not looking for volume at the top, someone who prefers volume at the side. Okay, I like my volume at the top. Has some layers, which is nice. So let's put her on, and you can see how awful she looks on me, actually. Yes. Okay, so here we have our Kelly. This, I think, is a beautiful style. Personally, I would like this style in a different color. If I were going to purchase this style, I would have chosen Palm Springs Blondes. I think that would have been better. Certainly a rooted color because of what I previously cited. I think given the cap construction and all its nuances, it would behoove one to get this in a rooted style. That would be my recommendation. But it is a beautiful style. You can put more curl into it. You certainly can, no doubts. Well, how would we do that, Michelle? Okay, well, easy. You use a hot air brush like so. Okay, so we're just holding this for 2 minutes. Because remember, the curl is happening in the cooling down process. So I'm going to slip this 1/2 inch in diameter bendable rod, and then we should have a curl. There you have it. If you want a tighter curl, use a bendable rod that is 1/4 inch in diameter, and you will be able to get an even tighter curl. So you see it kind of swoops a little bit nicer.